Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. So for this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this delicious barbecue ribs. I keep saying wings. Ribs is so simple, so easy, so delicious. I basically coated the ribs in a very spicy, flavoursome barbecue sauce. So yes, I'm going to share it with you guys today. So if you want to find out how to make this, keep watching. Here I have about 800 grams of ribs. I also have some extra virgin olive oil. I absolutely love this brand. I think they make the best virgin olive oil. You can get it from any supermarket of your choice. I now use some fresh rosemary, some thyme in the back, and here I have a mix of brown sugar, white pepper and salt. I then have my favourite Scotch bonnet and some pimento seeds with some coarse black pepper, which I'm going to grind till I get it nice and fine. So now I'm just going to sprinkle some salt. I'm using about a tablespoon of salt all over my ribs, and there I'm going in. And now I'm going to add some white pepper and my crushed black pepper and pimento seeds. Couldn't say that properly. And now I'm just going to throw in some chopped garlic and Scotch bonnet. Now if you don't like heat, I recommend taking away the seeded part because that's where the heat comes from, and just leaving just the red part, which is just the skin, and this adds a very, very nice flavour to the ribs. I'm then going to take my fresh rosemary and I'm going to chop it up into some nice small sizes or pieces so I can sprinkle it all over my beloved ribs. And yes, check out my amazing knife skills. I can't even speak properly, guys. Excuse me. And now I'm just going to take a sprig of thyme. I'm using 2 sprigs of lemon thyme, and this as well adds a very, very nice flavour, and I think it enhances it because of the lemon in the thyme. And you can get this from Sainsbury's, I believe, here in the UK, but if not, check with your supermarket and see if they do have lemon thyme. If not, normal thyme will do just fine on its own. So now I've just added in about a thumb size amount of ginger, which I've chopped finely. I am then going to add some honey, and this gives it a very nice sweetness, and this is basically the secret to this recipe, I believe, because it gives it a very nice balance. And now I'm going to go in with my beloved olive oil, and I'm going to drizzle this over, and this is a great way of binding all the ingredients together, and olive oil has a way of just adding in that flavour that you need. And now I'm just going to mix the ribs. Make sure you mix it well. You can use your hands, you can use gloves, but I used my hand and one of those tongs just to ensure that everything's blended in. And I've covered it in cling film, and there I am. Very excited. Guys, can you see on the fridge that I've got my name on it? But yes, I left it in the fridge for about 2 hours. It's also great to let it marinate overnight, and that way the flavour really gets into the ribs. And here I'm just sprinkling some lime. I should have done this earlier, to be honest, but it doesn't matter. It still made it taste amazing. I also added in about a tablespoon and a half of red wine vinegar, but that is optional. If not, you can use about a tablespoon of vinegar, and that's a great way of giving a kick, but also tenderizing the meat. So here, guys, I have a pot. Now, I know this is quite an unusual way of cooking ribs, but this is how I actually do my ribs. And basically, I just place all of it into a pot and I let the ribs steam, and this way all the juices from the ribs are extracted, and you know, it would just form a great sort of sauce and marinade to, you know, baste, is that what you call it? Baste or baste, guys, correct me, over your ribs. But now I've just left it there. I'm going to add about half a cup, well, I should have added it, which I did earlier, but I didn't show you guys. I added about half a wine glass of water, or just a half a cup of water, and left it steam for about 15 to 20 minutes. And once that's done, and once I see that it's fairly cooked, I just transfer it onto a baking tray or a grilling tray and pop it into the oven to cook at 200 degrees for about 30 to 45 minutes. And once that's in there, I'm going to take the juices from the ribs. As you guys can see, it smelled amazing. Like, I'm not even joking. When you guys make this, you're going to be like, And now I've just added about 2 tablespoons of barbecue marinade or barbecue sauce. You can get that from any supermarket or anywhere of your choice. And I'm just mixing that in very well. And then I'm going to add about a tablespoon of cornstarch, and this is a great way to thicken the sauce. But of course, if you don't have cornstarch, you can just leave that out because the sauce is as thick already, if that makes any sense. Yeah, it's thick. So yes, I'm just going to mix that all together. You can throw in a bit of water at this point, but I just left mine like that because I thought it was perfect. So now I'm just checking on the ribs, and as you can see, they're looking all good. And guys, I'm not going to lie, at that point I sneaked at least 2 and I ate them. I couldn't resist. So now I'm just covering it in the marinade, and I've just popped it back into the oven just so it can cook or grill or bake for another 15 minutes. And once that is done and you're happy with it, this is what it should look like. And I've just sprinkled some spring onions and served some barbecue sauce on the side. And of course I have my knife and fork there. But then, you know, who eats ribs with a knife and fork? Nobody. Especially these kinds. But yeah, there it is. And I'm just helping myself to it because I can't resist it. It tasted amazing. Okay, my lovelies, that is it. Hopefully you liked this video, you found it useful. If you try it out, don't forget to share it with me on social media, on Instagram, Twitter or Facebook, because I would love to see what you guys think. And also leave your comments down below or suggestions or recipes that you'd like to see. And of course your opinions as well. And speaking of opinions, I came across this website called Opinion Outpost, and basically you take surveys and questionnaires and you get money or vouchers for it. So I'm going to leave the link down below so you guys can check it out. I got like an Amazon voucher, which is pretty cool, and I used it to get a jug, which will also be featured in another video that's coming up this Sunday or very soon. So yes, my lovelies, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video, and I promise this time not to take too long. Bye.